Now, Quran itself was not written at the time of Muhammad Sahib, as you know very well. There's a very great scholar who has written about it, that Muhammad Sahib got all these inspirations and he told people to write who were of his age group. His friends and things were reliable people. But they couldn't write anything. So they remembered everything by heart. 40 years they didn't write. Then they were getting old, so they asked their children to learn how to write, and they told the children. So now from Muhammad Sahib to these people, which was kept in their memory, then it was given to the children. So you can imagine there is authenticity of Quran also could be a little bit doubted, because maybe there are certain things that have gone wrong. I think the biggest mistake was this, that it was said that Muhammad Sahib said that I am the last prophet. He never said that. If he had said it, why should he talk about Qiyamah, about the future? If he was the last, he should have done with the Qiyamah part. Why did he keep it hanging in there? That shows he never said it. But apart from that, the word is that he was the seal. It means also stamp. Even in Arabic language, it means stamp. So he is one of the stamps. Like in the Indian scriptures, we have the primordial master. Then we have this master incarnates. Like in Iran, you had Zoroaster. According to Sahaja, Zoroaster was the same. 5 Zoroasters came there to preach about God and religion. These were the people who are now in India, who ran away from there. We call them Iranians, you see. They ran away. This is Persepolis, you know that, where Shiraz, near Shiraz, where the whole capital was there at that time. Now all that was over, and then they didn't want to say that Muhammad Sahib was one of the incarnations of the primordial master. They wouldn't say that. What they said, that he was the last. Now logically we must understand, if he was the last, then why did he talk about resurrection, about the future? Also, he showed tremendous respect for Christ and his mother. Even in the Bible, there is no respect at all. She is called as a woman in the Bible, but he said that nobody dared say anything against her character, because he knew what she was. Many things could not be explained that time. Also, all the time the war was going on, you know that, and there were tribes who were attacking them. He had to go from here to there, and they were all destroyed. Quite a lot of people were destroyed there. So many people were destroyed in these wars and in these big invasions of the other people. Even Muhammad Sahib was given poison. All the time people were after his life. And in that, whatever was possible, he has explained it in that short time. Beautiful things. I mean, Islam is one of the highest things you can think of. But Muslims are nowhere near Islam. Muslims are here, Islam is there. Like in any religion. I'll tell you about Christianity. Christianity, when Christ died, this fellow, Mr. Paul, who was a Roman executive or secretary, bureaucrat, working with the government. So, he thought that all the blame of the death of Christ will fall upon the Roman government. So first thing he said that Christ was killed by Jews, so condemn them. Poor things, for years together these Jews were condemned, and every action has a reaction. Because they were condemned, so now they have become aggressive. Then this Paul thought that this is a very good platform, he can jump on it. And he found this fellow, whose name was Peter, who was the weakest disciple of Christ. Christ had said that the Satan will take you over, had said it. In the Bible it is. So he got hold of this fellow, Peter, and both have joined hands, and they re-edited Bible. Despite that, there are lots of truths there left, but they re-edited. And in that, he said that Christ said that Peter will establish a church, and I give him the key. It's impossible. Say now we have so many such ways. Among them, the one who is the weakest, good for nothing, for whom I say that Satan will take over. Do you think he will be appointed as the head? Not possible. That's how this horrible Roman Catholic Church started. Now the less said the better about Roman Catholic. They are, firstly, very money-oriented people. So many things are coming out about them that's shocking. Very licentious, horrible people. They have been abusing children. Their priests have been doing all kinds of things. And the church itself has counterfeited $10 million, counterfeited, and distributed through their bank. Why should any divine person think of having a bank? They have a bank of their own. Can you imagine? And in the bank, they use the counterfeited money. And that counterfeited money is distributed. Now recently, living in Italy, so many things are coming out about this church. Now the latest is that this Pope has taken 500,000 pounds as a kickback from one man. This man was arrested. And he said that he's taken a kickback from me, but I have been giving him since long. And now it was also said that, it's there, that he has a keep. He had her there in Warsaw, and he has brought her here. And this book, there is one book in the name of God where this author, English author, he's American, he has pointed out that this Pope has murdered the previous Pope. He has been a politician, he sent lots of course it was in time also, lots of bombs and things to Warsaw, to Poland, and many people were killed. A divine person. Why should a divine person do all these things? This shows that all these, even Hindus are terrible people if you want to hear about them also. It's terrible. I don't know how they are Hindus, because it's written in the Gita that in everybody's heart there is the spirit. So how can you have caste system? And his own book, that is Gita, was written by an illegitimate child of a fisherwoman. So this caste system was created later on by the so-called Brahmins who never knew what is Brahma is. Then Buddhists, another nonsense. They are terrible. Recently, this Dalai Lama, he's a beggar. He's begging everywhere money, you see. He has got so many wrinkles that you can count them. He said, surprisingly, that we cannot have one universal religion because we are all different people. Because they want to fight. Because if you have one religion, then who will fight who? They want to fight and kill others. So this great power of killing others will be lost once you become one religion. So he says we don't believe in universal religion. We are all different people. How are we different? See, if you cut your hand, the same bone, the same nerves, the same arteries, veins, everything in everyone, whether you are Irani, Indian, English, American. There is no difference at all. It's skin deep, absolutely skin deep. What is the difference? We laugh the same way, we cry the same way. We don't cry from our ears, we cry from our eyes only. All of us. What is the difference is all our, you see, hair grow out of our head. They don't grow out of through our nose or something like that. It's a funny thing, that we are different. We are not. I mean, it's surprising. How can they say such a thing about God, that He created us different? Of course, there's a skin difference. It is, after all, supposing you were all just the same. It would have been so boring. Everybody looks the same like a robot, you see. Everybody, there's no expression of anything. The same nose, the same eyes, and you wouldn't be able to make out also who is who. So the variety was created. The variety was created just to create beauty. It's important that there should be variety. Whatever God has done for our good, we always make a mess out of it. That's the speciality of human beings. Whatever good things He creates or does that, we can easily make a mess out of it.